Hello again and welcome back to Always On Time. My name's Nick Beck and today we have a very special, almost celebrity Casio. This is the Casio with the nickname Casino Royale. Now I will explain that in a second, but before I do, quick shout out. Thanks to everybody that watches my films, everybody that subscribes, everybody that gives me the thumbs up. Please keep subscribing. Heading for the 3,000 if I can do it. So I'm very grateful to everybody. Right, moving on to this watch. Now, like I say, this is a Casio. This is actually, and I will show you the little hang tag. This is the AE-1200WH-1CVEF. And like I say, it's called the Casino Royale. Now, so I'm told, it's the only Casio that's actually worn in a Bond film. Now, I've searched high and wide and I can't find which Bond film it is. So if anybody has any idea, please put some comments in the box below. I do believe there is a Seiko digital watch that was actually used in a Bond film. This one's pretty similar, so I think that's why this has been labelled the Casino Royale, because he certainly doesn't wear this in Casino Royale, well, certainly not the Daniel Craig version, and I wouldn't in the David Niven version, because digital watches hadn't been invented then. So moving on, quick spec check on this one. So we have a 45mm lug to lug. We have a 42mm case width. This one is 13mm thick, and it has a resin lens on this one, a resin crystal. In the Amazon description it says mineral, but this is definitely resin. The whole watch is a resin construction, including the kind of stainless steel look of the case, which is actually plastic. The only thing that is metal on this watch are the 4 pushers, and they are exactly as 1, 2, 3, 4, which makes the watch very, very symmetrical. Now, the functions on this one, we have a 10-year battery, and the battery number is CRO2025. We have a 1/100th of a second stopwatch, a countdown timer, the world map, which covers 48 cities, and you can see the world map just there. And then on top of that, we have 5 alarms, an LED with afterglow, which is in amber, 10 ATMs of water resistance, plus or minus 30 seconds per month accuracy, and an auto calendar up until 2099. So you don't have to change the date on this once it's set. Now, on top of that, this one weighs in at 39 grams. So it's a pretty lightweight watch. So without further ado, I shall bring James Bond up to the camera and show you around and tell you what I think. And here it is. Now, on the top left, you have 5 alarms with Casio printed on the kind of subframe. Just down at the bottom there, you've got 10-year battery. You have light at 2 o'clock, search at 4 o'clock, adjust at 10 o'clock, and mode at 8 o'clock. Now you have what I would call a cockpit style dial up in the top left there, and that's an analog clock. The small blank dial at the very top under Casio just indicates there'll be a little digit to come up if I've got an alarm set. Just beneath we have the very, very famous world map, and you can see the little black dot there, which signifies whereabouts the world time is set. Now, this one in particular is set on UK time, so it's actually London, and just stop wiggling that around a bit. And the main dial underneath, you have Wednesday the 28th of the 5th, with the time and DST, daylight saving time. Now around this one we have a black plastic frame around the resin crystal, and then underneath that, which looks like it has screws, we have illuminator and a plastic silver resin case with world time written on the top there. And like I say, it's kind of going a little bit in and out of focus there. Now flipping the watch over, as you can see, the thickness of this one is, as I said before, it's only 13 millimeters thick, and you have the symmetrical 4 stainless steel buttons. You have a stainless steel case back on this one with your 4 little screws, and I think that one tells you it's the battery size, and you have a resin plastic band on this one, and it's not too bad at all. I've had a lot better on my G-Shocks, but this one's not too bad. And on the plastic buckle you have Casio embossed. One little keeper. This one fits lovely, and I will pop it on my wrist to show you, and there it is. So it's, it's a pretty stylish little watch, this one. I've been looking at it for ages because it's been reviewed by hundreds of people, and I thought, I'll pull the trigger and see what all the fuss is about. Now I've got one I can absolutely see. So let me pop it on wrist and you can see what you think. And there it is on my approximately 6.5 inch wrist. Now, as you can see, it wears really, really snug to the wrist. I think this particular watch, because it's square, it really, really works well. It seems to hug the wrist really nicely. And because it's only the, what was it again? Let's have a look, 39 grams, just referring to my paperwork there. It's light and you would actually forget it's even there. Now, I will show you the lume or the backlight, but you probably won't see it too well in this light. So, in fact, you can't see it at all, but it's amber. But I will pop up a couple of shots. Actually, what I'll do, I'm going to dim the lights now and show you. And we're back again. And like I say, this may be a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. So it's quite a good light. Stays on for 3 seconds. I do believe you can adjust that. I think this one must have been on, again, like I say, for 3 seconds. But it's not bad at all. I'm pretty impressed with it. For a £30 Casio watch that looks as cool as this, I think that's pretty good. And here we are back in the light of day, or should I say the light of the lounge. Anyway, that's my review of the Casio Casino Royale. Again, please, if you can tell me anything about this watch, please put some comments in the box below. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and for now I'm going to sign out, and I will see you next time. Thanks again for watching. Always on time.